Now with that last two players ready up, it is now the second map here. Team Cooler Master Gaming versus Fragmasters on strike. Of course, we do now have TCM on one map point, taking it to the second one. And all they need is one more map. But the thing is, Fragmasters played them on this map yesterday. TCM lost 13-4.
This map?
On this map versus Fragmasters.
Right, so we saw them stranding. Actually, this morning I came in to see Hectic and Lubishmir crowded around the monitor throwing smokes and nades on this map. So we'll see if that improves the result.
I mean, they definitely now have a full 24 rounds. Oh, sorry, not a full 24 rounds. A whole 17 rounds worth of experience on this map versus Fragmasters, and they just need to be able to adapt to that and finally, you know, come together with all their ideas and just close off Fragmasters. Now we do see the knife going underway. TCM, if they win it, do you think they'll be going attack or defense?
Oh, I think they're going to want to go attack. I think after such a successful aggressive play on City, even despite being on defense, I think they're going to want to play, play aggressive, set the pace, and try and get Fragmasters a bit panicky.
I mean, of course, Fragmasters struggling so hard on attack. If they want to shove them back onto the attacking side,
let's have a look.
It looks like, oh, they're going to be staying.
Oh.
Are they changing over though? No, TCM look like they will be taking the defending side.
Okay then.
And I think it is the best choice for them. I think they want to go from the defensive play into another defensive game, and really make or force Fragmasters to make all the moves, force them to make the mistakes.
Right, okay.
And TCM hopefully have learned now after their game yesterday. If you guys did just join us, second map, TCM versus Fragmasters. Fragmasters, the map down at the moment. They need this next one. This was their choice of map. And let's take it away with scopes. See what Paradox is going to be doing here to open up. As he'll definitely be looking for that cross pick. Smoke's going out from Fragmasters. Will it block his view though? No, it doesn't. There is a slight gap to the left-hand side. He will be able to catch off anyone going into mid-shops. But unfortunately for him, no one is going towards mid. It is a split and pick here from Fragmasters. Minska takes out Lubishmir. Paradox has spotted one. He's got to be careful. Oh, nearly falls to his death, jumping off for that position. Minska coming out with a deagle instead of a scope. And TCM currently down 2 members. It just seems like Fragmasters know how to play this map. Oof. Paradox playing it calm, watching into Cafe. He knows Minska is there. Minska ringing off a shot towards Paradox. He really wants to challenge him. But the problem is that there is an AK also on the double bins area. Blazy pushing forward, has her to play off to his left-hand side. Oh, misses the shot there. And Minska getting heavily tagged up. Blazy having now 2 players in front of him. And can't do much about it. Jermaine taking out Peter. Where is Blazy? He's struggling to move out of this double bombs area. He knows players in front of him. He sees the scope, grabs the first frag. Can he land himself the second one? Getting heavily tagged up. Just going to huggle that wall. And now Minska takes out Jermaine, helping out his teammate. Although they deciding, screw you, Blazy. Oh, it's not a frag.
I was going to say that was 3 players just suddenly appeared on Blazy's screen. I can't help but think he panicked. But he managed to pick up the frag and stay alive long enough for his teammate to slaughter him. As we're going to take it away with the man that played so well. Just see, it's nice to follow an AK, see what's going down on from his perspective. As he is pushing B-Link. There's one just to his right, whether or not he's going to anticipate that. It does spot him, does take him down. Great play from him. He puts them pretty far onto the peak from Paradox. Not going to happen though. Frost gets the frag, bringing it back to 4-4. Minska taking him down, not going to let him run free like they did on City. As Paradox casts his eyes to mid-shops, and B-Bins is well aware that Soka might peek him, and Soka does. Great play from Soka. Must have only seen the red beret. As it is 4v2. TCM looking once again a little bit worse for wear. Lubishmir going hard at Cav. I'm not quite sure how he's got away with that. Fragmasters just letting him walk straight out, and he's supposed to be defending, but his defense is aggressive. A good defense is a good offense. As we do see Jermaine commencing his push into mid-shops. Whether or not this position is being watched. Oh, I don't think it is from the Fragmasters. Peter gets the frag into Lubishmir. Who is that in front? He's letting them build up. Gets one. Can he get the second as well? It does! Jermaine. Cheeky bean went on 1v1. Peter v Jermaine. 23 seconds. Time is well and truly on his side. Peter needs to retrieve that bomb. Jermaine's not aware of that bomb being there. He must have walked straight past it. It's Peter. Peter thinks he just assumes that
Time.
Jermaine saw that bomb. Time's not on his side now. He's
Time's
not even going to
gone.
get it. Jermaine just has to hit that prone key. Oh, and he hears. Oh, and Peter, you can't help but feel sorry for him as Jermaine gets a sick 3. And that brings it to 1-1 on this second map.
Jermaine really needed to grab that round for his team, and they did, so bringing them back onto the board. I think if they just went down 2-0, I mean, that's just going to start showing through Fragmaster's dominance once again on this map. Jermaine having none of it. And now it's all up to TCM to try and get that advantage. Peter takes out Frost, the nades superior for the Fragmaster side. Although Jermaine and Paradox, on the other hand, have got the superior weapons right now. The supportive role on AK for Soka really working out well. He is playing towards his B side, making sure no one rotates, and also trying to catch off anyone that moves towards double palms, which is a very key position to watch Cafe from. Blazy getting tagged up. Paradox, sorry. There's Blazy being pushed. Paradox on the other side of that wall. There's actually 2 players here for TCM. Sorry, for Fragmasters. Paradox trying to clean out the Flowers building. Blazy moving back towards A, watching his back though, has dropped down. Paradox having none of it though, he's not falling for anything. Minska takes out Lubishmir with the nade. Hectic's not going to have to rotate back. And Minska with that scope is going to be able to get into position to just be able to cover their teammates. Minska has spotted Paradox though. Called him going into mid shops. Minska holding that A side. He needs to let his team get into this this bomb site. Fire coming down onto Minska. It is Hectic. Blazy takes out Paradox. Minska moves forward with that deagle, takes him out, and now Fragmasters 2-1, 1 round in the lead.
And they're going to want to extend that as fast as possible. Want to pull away, kind of get TCM on the back foot. And let's see how they do that with. Let's go with Paradox then, see what he's putting up against them. Starts wall banging to pick off those players, slowly making their way towards that B. The mid shops pick, not going to happen. Let's go to Minska, see what he's putting up, what he's up against right now. It's an interesting positioning from Minx, looking to spot the single player. This is a split and pick if ever I saw one. As 2 players are playing that B side for Fragmasters. Minska spotting one on single, not going to land the deagle, trying to land the scope and doesn't even land that. Not going to be happy with that as the CAF SMG now can just sit in and wait for that push. Might be waiting a while though, as that bomb is just sat in mid-street in the hands of Blazy. Peter looking to get some frags on the B side. I think TCM are well aware of what's going on right now, as Jermaine does open up the fray finally. With the frag onto Peter. Minska desperate for this frag into CAF, not picking it up at all. Blazy's going to have to come in and try and do his job for him. Lewishmere does get heavily tagged by Blazy, not going to go down though. As 2 players, Blazy and Minska, just chilling outside CAF. They really need to. This is that underlook kind of stack, which I do just detest so much, and it's caused by Lewishmere's positioning. Froster though picking up the frag onto Soka. Nice tag from Blazy. Not going to take him down though on statue. As Jermaine extends their lead, suddenly becoming a 4v2. Blazy, last man standing now. As Jermaine gets the frag, gets the second as well. Jermaine 1-2 and GG. Great play from him, and that's 2-2. And Jermaine's he's absolutely decimating Fragmasters at the moment. 9 frags in 4 rounds.
Definitely able to move around a lot more on this map. Gives them that range advantage, of course, with that AK. But like you mentioned, that underlook area, getting stuck there, I mean, literally just wasting away the round. The first time they started moving out was around the 1 minute mark. And, you know, Soka finally pushing into the bomb site when there's only 30 seconds left. Really wasting their time on that one, I think. And not making enough ground. Minska dodges a nade. Fragmos is still looking strong, though. Can't fault them on that. But he takes out Hectic. Peter with another onto Froster. And now Jermaine, the last man standing, does take out Peter, but Soka quickly shuts him down thereafter. And now Fragmasters are 1 round in the lead. And it's so close. I mean, really, it's going down to the last 30 seconds each time.
Yes, indeed. I want to see what Vei's doing. What's Vei? Is he back with SMG in his hands, or is he back to AK? He might be taking AK. He's got an AK in his hands. Once again, going to try and take down Paradox. Landing the tag. Minska's going to take a frag onto Lubishmir, though, as Vei gets punished for his troubles in mid-shops. Peter, however, is in A. This is better play from Fragmasters. They're getting the aggression on A. Fast and efficient, as Soka gets the frag as well onto Paradox. Scope now down. 2 remaining for TCM. Jermaine looking for any sort of pick. Really does like to check every possibility before commencing this push, and that possibility was there in the form of Soka. And now all on Froster. 42 seconds. It's not looking likely, is it, Menace?
It really is, and I mean, the bomb's gone down. Fragmasters know how to defend a bomb site. They're not going to let the same thing happen to them. They know what can happen in a 1 versus 4. And Froster now trying to move forward. Misses the window with his initial jump. He is going to shut him down very easily, and Fragmasters take themselves into a 4-2 lead. My massive question is, though, is if Fragmasters take this one, which is calling a little bit early, but what's the second map going to be? Because they've been beating on all the others.
TCM really...
Anyone that haven't played this Crash.
It's true. Well, no, Fragmasters have been doing really well on Crash. I think they did actually play, I think it was Volatile on Crash, and that went there, but it's in their favour. So we'll see what TCM choose. It could literally, their choices could decide this this final. Still though, like you said, a little bit too early. Let's see if Fragmasters do start well. With 3 frags, Vey ensuring Paradox isn't going to do any more damage as he takes him down. And now Froster and Hectic, last 2 standing. Hectic in a good position though. He's coming all the way around from spawn. Oh, Vey gets the frag onto Jermaine. Hectic somehow gets spotted. Nice play from Vey to bring it to 5-2. And this is a much more even scoreboard for Fragmasters.
My word, Paradox Lubberschmier on 1 frag. Hectic still on none. And it just really seems like TCM can't get this frag. It'll take it away with Hectic. See what he does this round. Hopefully gets himself a couple of frags on the board. Brings it up for his team. Soka starting off onto Froster though. Blazer getting tagged up. Now Hectic moving forward. His players on statue, and the Fragmasters attack really is limiting TCM's movement completely. Peter pushing through that smoke takes him out. Lubberschmier and Paradox reply though. And for once we have, to an extent, a level playing field. Blazy onto Lubberschmier. Paradox and Jermaine though, a huge force to be reckoned with.
Yes, indeed. Fragmasters still have the advantage though. That's quickly taken away from us. Jermaine gets the frag to Blazy. Minska's quickly following though. Now Paradox needs to bring this back. He's only sitting on 1 frag at the moment, and he wants to extend that with these 2 Fragmaster heads, Minx and Vey, standing between him and this round. Pushing Calf. Surely that's being watched. He does push around. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Position whereabouts given. Vey goes down. Now suddenly a 1v1 looking all the more likely for Paradox. Pulling the scope. Minska takes him down. A scope v scope, and Fragmasters came out on top. 6-2.
Hectic, I was going to say a bond, but he has got an assist.
Yeah,
which
he
saves
may be
him
a secret
to an
agent,
extent.
but at least he helps people.
Now, will Minska be going for the quick peek to find Paradox? No, he won't. Paradox does find Peter though, and Minska won't be able to get anyone crossing towards that A-bomb site as the smoke goes up. It looks like TCM have been able to avoid Minska's scope early on in the round, especially getting those picks. Froster onto Blazy. Will TCM finally be able to secure themselves around here? Soka onto Froster. Minska dropping back to the back of Cafe. Paradox not looking in that way. With Paradox knowing that someone in mid is going to be watching that, no doubt.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, Jermaine surely going to pull that for his teammate with the scope.
Also putting his attention on the mid shops though.
Could get messy in front A if he's not watching that carefully.
There is no one else watching front A though, and they have got 2 players there from Fragmaster, so very careful they must be.
He's convinced that they're going to push that left-hand side of front A. If Fragmasters would just push around. Great play, great patience from Jermaine now. As he does give his whereabouts away as Lubberschmier mops that round up 6-3.
That opening frag going in favor of TCM, and really was the difference there, stopping Peter rushing into that A side that has been working so well for them, as Peter would be jumping out of that smoke, of course, later on into the round. And that didn't come, so it allowed Hectic a little bit, allowed him some movements around that A bomb site. And now Paradox trying to get a nade out towards the middle of the road as the smokes are up, and he can't do much about it. Froster, on the other hand, takes out Blazy. There's a couple more players towards Link, and Soka's going to be the man that finally shuts him down. Where is Paradox, though? Minska not really... Oh, sorry. Paradox not really going for Minska as of yet. Rather defending the bomb site. Making sure that they're not rotating back towards A. As with that angle, is able to cover the front of a bomb site. Now scanning across to top, Flowers. And, you know, good scanning from him. Good. It's really those places that make the difference to be able to pick up on that rotate. And, I mean, he's maybe not using his his distance weapon to its biggest advantage, but he definitely is doing a covering job for his team.
Indeed, he can call front A, he can call garage. He's checking B enough just to stop that slow push from Fragmasters. As Jermaine ends up onto Minxka. That's the scope down. Means Paradox can kind of sit a little bit more pretty on that B side, not fearing that scope in Flower. Still, there's an AK to fear, and only 26 seconds to hold that bomb site as Jermaine gets a second onto Vey. Is that actually Blazy remaining? No, it's Pia. Paradox takes him down. And that's 6-4. TCM on the comeback.
TCM definitely hard. I mean, the last 2 rounds in a row looking good for them, and they really don't want to give up. They know they just need this one last map. They don't want to push it into a third map. They want to be able to have a little bit of a break, get some tactics up for a game versus Team ESPC. I think both of these teams are looking for that. And Labishmir catches the nade towards backhand. Really, that back A nade has taken out so many TCM players. They really should be calling it. Jermaine, on the other hand, does grab himself a couple of frags before Peter finally shuts him down. And now Hector going to be moving towards front A, takes up Blaze, he pushes in, grabs another one onto Peter. And they're really just making mincemeat of them before Minxka shuts down Hectic with their deagle.
Great play from Hectic. He did his job. I mean, then once an SMG's done damage like that, both SMGs down, really quick play. I mean, he can go down and he can be happy that he's caused enough damage. And enough damage it was as Paradox brings that around home, 6-5. Wow, look at that scoreboard. Jermaine, sensational stuff.
Really is playing well. Let's just take it away with him, see how he's going to be playing the mid side. Takes the shotgun to start off with, gives him a little bit of an extra range boost, and Pro Mod allows you to change the weapon just before you get to a certain point or a certain time into the match. Soka takes out Froster. Those nades
Soka's
once again.
Nades, yeah, doing a great job.
Which just doesn't seem like TCM can avoid them at this point.
Still, Jermaine taking it very steady as always. He wants to check any possibility of a B push. However, there's nothing really there. It's going to be A. Let's see what Peter's doing over there on the other side of the map. Putting spray on Lubishmir. Him and his partner Blazy putting the spray down to Calf. Finally taking down Lubishmir. That means the push can commence as they stomp onto A bomb. Looks to spec one there, but it's Jermaine, and Jermaine finally can come into his own. As he relocates, getting heavily tagged, making his way towards baskets. Hectic with 2. Blazy and Vey down. Oh dear, Minxka goes down as well to Hectic, and 6-6. TCM incredibly happy with that comeback. Great play.
Definitely so. And looking very good from both sides now, have evened it up. Of course, TCM chose their original side, so they will definitely look to push the attack now. They have got the chance to really get that aggression in there, but those Fragmaster nades, which I'm going to say plaguing once again, just, I mean, really demoralizing the TCM guys. They really just can't push anywhere freely that they want to. And I mean, TCM really need to start running around those nades, find different routes, at least call it to the members, because, I mean, especially that double palms nade that took out at least 3-4 players in that game for TCM. I mean, it might happen randomly, but either way, just avoid it altogether. Rather have a player alive than have a player dead trying to rush into A.
Indeed, yeah, no, of course. 6-6, TCM just, I think they're just going to take their time with this ready up. They're going to kind of compose themselves. They know that this could get them in the final 12 rounds away if they just play it right. So we're going to see how this goes down.
Jermaine, 17 frags though?
I was going to bring that up. I mean, he is really storming at the moment. In comparison to Lubishmir's 3 and Froster's 5, it shows the SMGs at the moment. Obviously, Hectic has been mixing it up as well, but the SMGs haven't been doing much for TCM at the moment.
But
might be their time to shine now on attack.
And let's not blame the rest of the TCM members for the bad performance, but rather thank Jermaine, or at least have Jermaine be thanked by his teammates for getting them this far.
True.
And on the other hand, could be TCM opening up those gaps for Jermaine to be able to push forward like that. But either way, there's going to be scopes all right off the start. And with that, let's see what Minxka is up to. He's going to go for a fast peek, like Paradox did, or instead just try and find Paradox. Looks like he's going to be waiting for Paradox to do the jump. Although Paradox taking the slow, going to be watching that air push. It doesn't seem like we are seeing much peeking from one scope to another at this point. And I haven't really done so much in the whole game, really.
No, not at all. It's definitely, I think the most peeking has really been Jermaine. Jermaine just kind of wiggles out of a corner, and 9 times out of 10, he'll take you down. Great play from him at the moment as Paradox is looking for Vey on a bomb, checking every possibility. With bomb in hand once again, Paradox definitely favors taking that bomb. Gives him some control, can move around, avoid this kind of bomb drop in an awkward place so he can sit back and push it just when their team are ready. As this player heavily was tagged up behind, so can you assume that it's Blazy. Soka actually, Soka's pushing round. Does get the frag onto Paradox, means that bomb's down, but Hectic quickly onto him now. So 2v2, 47 seconds. Vey on the baskets area, other player in CAF in the form of Blazy or Peter. I think it might be Peter. There's Hectic. No. Thinks about a B. Oh, and they're gonna go B, which means Fragmasters need to get their pace on. Are they rotating now? Are Fragmasters? Vey suddenly catching on. The rotate is being firmly watched though by Jermaine. As Hectic does begin. Jermaine with his D-Glam, not even going to needing an AK. He's so confident in this. Oh, and look at that. First pick switch to Zeka, takes down Vey, looking to get the second into the player in B shops. And Peter's not going to give this, surely. Oh, Jermaine causing him hassle, just putting bullets down. Lands the tag, but not the frag. And Peter, so little he can do right now. He needs to land the frag, but Hectic takes him down. Ooh, great play from TCM.
Very much so, staying in. Getting very forward, though. Jermaine opening up with 2 frags there. To once again just come out for the top of his team and opening up so many opportunities for them. It was slower towards A, kind of try and catch Frag Monsters off and then go towards B play. But you know what? It worked. They adapted to the situation. They were able to use what they had to the best of their abilities. And that really is what has put them that 1 round in the lead so far. Labishmin spotting one towards that A bomb site. Has another one in front of him. Fragmos is dedicating 3 players to catching off players running out of Cafe. And maybe that should signal something for TCM. Maybe try another B push. And they got in there last time, got the bomb down too. Minska rings up a shot. There is a player laying down in mid. Is that Jermaine though? It is. And he's going to have a real tough time trying to get out of here.
Paradox proning his way down mid-street. It's a very slow play from TCM. Looking for those picks, and Fragmasters really should not be giving them anything. A glimpse of Soka hints to Jermaine that there is definitely still a BAK around. As he dives into A, haphazard. Peter gets the frag. Paradox was able to do. Tagged and fragged by Peter. 7-7 is your scoreline, and still Fragmasters really want to be pulling away now.
Definitely. I mean, they now know that they can win themselves a round on TCM, but they really need to stop Fragmasters adapting to the situations and really like giving them the time to get in there. Well, Fragmasters' just tactics are just brilliant at the moment. Doesn't look like there's much stopping them. Blazy, nades running down, takes out Jermaine. Key player for TCM down. And with Minska ringing off a shot there that connects with Froster. I mean, Paradox in the middle of the street is really feeling the pressure. The bomb's going down though. And what's happening over at this A side? Hectic getting taken out there. Paradox and Labashmir lost to standing. In that little corner, takes out of A. Beta takes up Paradox though. Labashmir last man standing. Soka gets the frag, and that's going to be Fragmasters moving around into the lead. I'm trying to do something with this, but I mean, it's so hard to try and predict where the next round's going to go. I mean, they really leave it down to the last couple of seconds.
Yes, indeed. And well, I think TCM and Fragmasters really are going to be battling out. It's going to be a battle of positioning. You know, when this CAF push occurs, are Fragmasters watching it? Are they watching the CAF? Or for now, it's a split and pick. And that's something I think Fragmasters are quite ready for. I think that this could go very nicely for them, as we do have Soka playing way over, and Flower's going to intercept them on B. Let's see what he's... Oh, not going to happen. Paradox takes Soka down. Good play from Paradox now, as he's going to try and bait out those B players, looking towards Garage for anyone peeking the rotate. And there's no one to be seen. Oh, and there he is, Peter, just taking his time with that, taking Paradox down as Minska proning next to the B bins. 4v4. Plenty of time on the clock as that bomb is down though in B shops. Paradox definitely wasn't planning on dying in B shops when he took it in there. There's Lieberschmidt on the retrieve. He knows Peter was around mid shops. Hectic with a nade out of nowhere. Vey catching it beautifully. That's Lieberschmidt. Smokes himself.
He's got to watch out behind himself though. There is a player pushing in there. Well, he realized it too late. Minska gets the frag there onto Labashmir. Froster replies though with a frag onto Peter, but Minska has the bomb. And that's really going to make all the difference here, especially knowing that he has so much cover. Jermaine actually coming in from the back of that A side and cleans up very quickly. It looks like once they start to get the ball rolling, TCM really run with it. And Fragmaster struggled to recover once that starts going.
So what's going wrong for what's going wrong for Blazy and Lieberschmidt? We'll go with Lieberschmidt at the moment, see what's going down on B. Just out of interest, what are these two players doing that's so wrong? We see Blazy is on double, Lieberschmidt is pushing the flowers. Blazy does have an SMG in his hands. He's looking to almost intercept his partner in crime, these bottom of the fraggers. He's just praying, watching Link. If that spot works, it's a great play. He can't be seen by top flowers. Minxka this time landing the late nade. Paradox going down. Can't be seen by anything, in fact. Blazy really playing that well as Peter is holding Calf. Bay onto front egg. Good position from Fragmaster. I think this round has slowed down enough to let those positions come in. TCM need to pick up the pace if they want Fragmasters. A spot we thought was so safe. Blazy just got naded out of nowhere. Hectic saving his nade for it from Overlook. Absolute animal. As Fragmasters do lose a player. Still though, massive advantage. 2 players to the good up against TCM. Tick aware of a back push, but Peter gets the better of him. Has been sitting Calf for so long. Wanted to stretch his legs as he did push out, and now all on Jermaine. Bomb is not in his hands. Whether or not Fragmasters know that is a different question. Are they going to get panicky on this bomb? Peter considering a Calf push. Not going to over push it as he doesn't need to. Nice frag from Jermaine. Going to get taken down though as Fragmasters extend their lead to 1.
They hold 1. It is
Indeed.
so evenly matched right now. I mean, I would not be surprised if this goes into an overtime. But who's going to win it is pretty much a coin toss for me right now. Let's see what Minx is going to do. Is he going to be able to get some opening picks here as he jumps up onto the scope jump? There's a whole bunch of smoke in front of him. Don't know what he's looking through. And pops out that nade. Froster opens up onto Vey. Blazy replies with the frag onto Jermaine. TCM trying to push into this ASAP, but positioning from Fragmaster is just superior right now.
Aggression. This is the aggression that wins them rounds, you see.
Oh, Soka all the way from Flowers takes out Lieberschmidt an A.
Incredibly tense stuff. Minxka is in spawn else. He's going to have to try and watch the cross, but both players have crossed already. His job is null. Unless he can get on that. Not today.
It's the second time he's failed, although we've seen he's failed it in a situation that could be so crucial for them.
Indeed, that could have changed it. Still though.
Looks like both of these players
Minxka,
are
34
moving
seconds. Let's see what's going on the other end. We've got Paradox and Froster. Got a nice little crossfire set up. I can't see this going well for Fragmasters. Paradox first to peek. Froster there to help though. Oh, he hasn't failed his aim. Surely Paradox is going to pick up the frag. Does. Making up for that atrocious display from Froster as he does come around and pick up the Deagle frag. 9-9.
Oh, wow. Froster, what were you doing, lad?
Indeed.
Either way the frag was picked up, TCM seemed to be livening themselves up and get themselves back to 9-9. A closer match, I could not have called it.
Indeed. First map, of course, going to TCM for those of you that aren't aware. As we see Fragmasters, just see their play. They have 3 players on the A site, none watching that mid area.
Oh.
Minxka, he's demanding to get on that glitch. Not going to happen as Paradox tags him in his thigh as he falls. And Paradox now looking to push into B with his teammates. Got the bomb in his hands as always. As Hectic pushing Doa Palm. Surely, oh Vey! Wow. That was beautiful play from him. Not going to get the second though as Froster punishes him for that jump out as Blazy pushing the bomb. Takes down 1. Paradox mops it though, and finally TCM get that first lead they wanted. The pull away was 10-9. It's been so level playing field. Whether or not this round's going to go 10-10, I can't help but think so.
We can only imagine so, and I'll have to wait and see. But yes, TCM are trying to fight back. Blazy starts with an nade onto Froster, and it's not looking. I mean, if you get that opening pick like that, and you get someone like Froster, Jermaine though grabs the frag onto Soka, opens up their B side just a little bit more. Does look like Fragmasters is actually changing up plays. They have got another AK in their B side defending. Oh, and Paradox with a brilliant peek there onto Minxka, leaving it all down to Vey and Peter. And where are they at? Peter gets taken down quickly. Vey 1 versus 3 has been spotted. 2 players rushing around him. Takes out 1, but Paradox in there to clean it up. 2-round lead now as TCM starts smiling. And are we going to be seeing a timeout? Yes, we do. Trust Fragmasters to do that.
Wow, well, TCM, every time they see that timeout, they know that they're causing Fragmasters problems, and it's going to kind of, the timeout confirms that. So Fragmasters definitely going to want to use this to their best advantage. Paradox feeling very confident in himself. As it is 11-9. Finally, this 2-round advantage. I think that's the first 2-round advantage we've seen the entire game. It's been literally tit for tat the entire way to this 11-9 score.
Really has not been going so well for TCM. Finally something picking up, but you can all see there, Fragmasters guys do look a little bit nervous, a little bit edgy. And the supporters behind them, not many smiles.
Nice little war bottle there as well. So, yeah, Blazy and Peter. Have a look at the scoreboard as well. We'll just have to tell you the Blazy and Peter kind of either end of the scoreboard. Peter on 16, Blazy only on 8. So Peter doubling his frags.
But, you know, one man a team does not make.
Exactly, and well, it's not down to individuals at the moment. It's literally coordination between TCM and FM. You see, soon if it's timed right and Minska peaks, it's so much down with timing, and I can't stress that enough. You know, this could go so differently if someone pushed a little bit later, didn't get naded, didn't push that, didn't do this, and at the moment it's just going a little bit more towards TCM.
Now, the last time we did see a timeout from Fragmasters, TCM decided to shove Froster all the way up on one side of the map and say go have a field day, see what you can do. Might go for something a little bit extravagant again, and maybe see if they can do some Fragmasters coming back after the overtime. Only time shall tell.
Yeah.
Soka and Blazy not raring to ready up. On your screen you do see there TCM Gaming on the left hand side, Froster and then Jermaine. Right next to him is, I believe it's Lubishmir, then Paradox, and then Hectic.
Yes, indeed. They're on the Lucasade as well.
Keeping their energy up. Peter went for a shower this morning. That should have freshened him up.
Congratulations to him. Just waiting on Blazy. Blazy's really, I think he can't be happy with his performance. He has finally readied up, looking to pull his weight now. I don't think, I can't imagine Fragmasters are particularly, you know, they're not angry at him. It's more himself. He's looking to prove himself right now. Let's go with Minska then, see what this FM scope can bring to the table.
Well, he spots something suspicious coming out from Fragmasters. Are they going for a fast push? Loads of smoke front A. And what is Peter doing? He is pushing forward. He is rushing into mid. Has he been heard though? Jermaine takes out A. Wow, pushes Jermaine from behind. Peter all on his own in mid now. Tags, gets sagged up. Paradox takes out Soka though, and as much as damage as Peter is doing, he is on his own and can very much be singled out to this building. Paradox standing in front of that mid shops. What is his plans here as he tries to find Peter? Does tag him up quite a bit. Blazy getting tagged up himself. Blazy drops to Lubishmir's headshot. Now it's all up to Minska and Peter. Peter once again just running away. He's done loads of damage, but it's so difficult to try and get out of that mid shops area, especially when you have players sitting on those B shops and Paradox scoping down on you in mid. Will Paradox pick up this frag? Oh, Paradox is actually all the way over onto this B side.
It's already got a TCM player on the B bomb, so they've cleared that out. Only Froster really remaining on the A side.
They only have one player to worry about in mid. Minx goes over on B, and he's going to be the first one to try and stop this bomb plant. It is a fake.
Calls it beautifully. Now you see the absence of Minxka shootings almost suggests that he could see that fake went down as he's looking to pick it up again. Fake. What is that, the plant? Here's another fake. They're going to have to hold that bomb. Whether or not he's faked it, trying to draw out Minxka's fire. Oh, he has. Minxka needs to stay alive. 4 seconds. Not going to happen. Could have been beautiful. That's 12-9 on the scoreboard, and TCM at least confirm that an MR3.
They have got themselves a 3-round advantage now. One of these 3 rounds needs to go their way, and they will be securing themselves a position in the grand finals versus Team ESPC over here at Epic.EIGHT, the Thermal Tank eSports Call of Duty 4 Challenge. Challenge tournament.
Challenge tournament.
Tournament is a tournament.
Fragmasters starting well.
Having none of it though does take out Jermaine. Paradox pushing forward. Spots one moving towards that lower scope jump. Paradox with a nade. Will it connect though? It does do so. Blazy goes down. That's opening up the B bomb site just that little bit more. Froster onto Peter. Vey replies onto Hectic. Things seem to be getting a little bit close here for Fragmasters. 3-on-3 as Paradox pushes forward. Is he going for this bomb plant? Yes, he is. There's no one towards double palms to deny this. And we will see Minxka gets the nade in, but the bomb is down. And now it is up to TCM to just hold that bomb. Fragmasters will have to expose themselves to try and get this bomb defuse in. Minska watching those double bins. Doesn't seem like he's 100% sure where those players are. Rounds coming in his direction. Does take quite a couple of hits. Tags up Lubishmir. Lubishmir just needs to hide down. There's not much time on the clock. They just need to stall them for a couple more seconds. They pushing forward. They are trying to single out Lubishmir. Takes him down. And we do see a smoke trying to come out here from Minska. Can he defend the bombs? The Froster takes out Minska. Vay's going to be the one that runs in there. Froster takes out Soka too. Defuse coming in. There's not much he can do. Time runs out. And we will see Vay finish it off. And that is going to be TCM taking it 2-0. Fragmasters have been knocked out. Wow. Very, very, very well played there from TCM towards the end.
In that corner.
The pressure came up. And smiles cover their faces. TCM will be very happy getting another chance here at Team ESPC as that match will be played towards 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. Our time.
And that pretty much seals it for the lower bracket finals. The next match will be Team ESPC versus Team Cooler Master. And Team ESPC will only need to win 1 map though. They are in the grand finals. They did come from the upper brackets and they have got the advantage with that. Team Cooler Master will try and have to win 1 map and then try and take it to another one. So best of 3 with Team ESPC sitting on a 1 map point. Game.
TCM definitely on point at the moment as well.
And you can see the Team Cooler Master are very happy. Froster there in the back. And
I think both teams definitely feel it was a good game. A victory well deserved for TCM.
Very much so. I think they really showed their true colors towards the end. Came out on top. And that's definitely why they deserve to be going into the finals now. But that has been it here for the coverage of the lower bracket finals. Myself, Menace, and Machine next to me. Do stick around. We will be having more games coming around at 1 o'clock here right at Utoxeter Racecourse. Epic.EIGHT, the Thermaltake eSports Call of Duty 4 tournament. See you soon.